Sup, y'all, bring you guys another video. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, XANDER Zayas, in my opinion, the future superstar of Puerto Rico. He recently fought against Larry Fryers in the undercard of the Shakur Stevenson fight, and Zayas has once again won by TKO in the third round and has now improved to 9-0. 7 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. I If you haven't seen the fight, I mean, there's clips of it here and there, and I'm sure it's gonna be here on YouTube eventually if it hasn't yet. Um, Looked like he dominated the fight, got the W as expected. I mean, come on, he was gonna win this fight. I mean, there Larry Fryers was hired to lose this fight. Let's be honest. He was hired to lose this fight. Zayas is still improving, still learning at the age of 18 years old. He definitely has what it takes to become a world champion. If you just watch how he fights, the way his composure is, his ring IQ at the moment, at his age, he has nothing but to improve over the years, and I definitely see him becoming a world champion. Heck, if Top Rank is as confident as I am to Zayas, I could see Zayas becoming a world champion in maybe 3 years at the age of 21, maybe. Depending on how the landscape of the welterweight division will be at that time. Because you never know. Right now, the welterweight division is, it's pretty talented. If you ask me, if you look at welterweight, we have Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, Ugas, Pacquiao, Porter, Mikey Garcia, Turman, Virgil Ortiz, um, Jaron Ennis. It's a very, very talented and packed division at the moment. So you never know how this division will look in 3 years. But XANDER Zayas definitely has what it takes to become a world champion. No doubt about it in my mind. Just give him the time, experience, and um, the right people in front of him. Put the right people in front of him, and I'm sure he'll eventually be a world champion. And like I said, going into this fight, Larry Fryers was hard to lose. I mean, he was what, 2-0 in his last fights. He now is in 3 fight losing in it. I mean, 0-2 in his last 2 fights going into this fight, and now he's 0-3 after this fight against Zayas. He was hard to lose. The matchmakers knew that Fryers was gonna be outmatched, and that was the case. Zayas was just too talented, too good for him, and Zayas won the fight. If you still don't know who XANDER Zayas is, start paying attention. Start paying attention. Start following him, because he's someone you want to start following and seeing how he improves, and seeing how, what he can bring to the table, and what he'll do eventually in future fights. And you can predict fights easier if you're a boxing fan. Anyway, good fight, good stuff. Congrats to Zayas on the win. Sucks for Fryers, but it is what it is. If you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about it in the comments. Oh, and when it comes to what's next for Zayas, I mean, Zayas, like I said, he's still learning, he's still improving. The dude somehow is ranked number 108 already by BoxRec out of 1,000, almost 2,000 people, which is insane if you ask me. It would be nice and interesting to see how he'll do against an undefeated prospect as well. And I hope that's what they put in front of him. Just an undefeated prospect, not a well-known prospect, just someone who's undefeated. Just to see where Zayas is at right now in his 10th pro fight. Because he's been fighting 6-rounders lately. And I think he's ready for an 8-rounder. So hopefully his next fight will be an 8-rounder. Anyway, I apologize also for the lack of videos lately. If you guys don't know, I'm getting married pretty soon. And 48 hours I'll no longer be a single man. I'll be a married man. So honestly, just this past week has just been stressful with wedding stuff, and right now it's like almost 3 in the morning, and I thought I'd just make a couple of videos before I go to bed. So I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.